If you're planning to record a video sales letter, in this video I'm going to go over a straightforward yet very effective framework that has helped me generate over $100,000 in revenue for my business and much more than that for my clients. So this is the backbone structure more or less for any VSL framework or strategy you might see out there, but there is one differentiating factor, right? So as for any sales video, you can see there is the hook part, problem, solution, social proof, and call to action. So that is the typical structure for a good sales video. But one differentiating factor with this one is the old solution and new solution. So what we are doing here is throwing stones at what people might already have found, sort of cliche, what has been over marketed, and people always want sort of new stuff, curiosity. So that's why we are throwing stones at the old solution and giving reasons why it is bad and why it's not working, and presenting your solution as a new solution to their problem, right? So it starts off with a hook where you present a really catchy offer. You present something that is bold, a desired outcome for a customer in a specified timeline, or anything that hits the mark in your industry. So this is something you want to have figured out before you write the script. So once that is presented, you want to give a quick glimpse of results you have already got using this methodology, right? So what we are doing here is sort of trimming down the skepticism. We want to back up our claims with proof as soon as possible so that you gain the viewer's trust. So once that is done, the next part is stating the problem. Always we want to highlight the problems and sort of relate your viewer with the pain points they might have, right? So you can title this part as a section called who this is for and list all the potential problems that they might be facing, right? Once you list these problems, then further agitate on them, right? What it might be causing to the viewer, so like the frustration is causing, sort of the domino effect it's having on rest of the stuff they're working on. So use this to make them aware of what the problem is currently for them and sort of relate to them, resonate with them. So this doubles down on trust, makes you look credible if you understand their problems. And once that is done, you move on to old way of solving it, right? So don't necessarily position this as old way of solving it, but say you might have already tried to solve this by doing XYZ. What are the common solutions that you see your customers try before they come to you seeking for solution, right? So list down all the solutions that your customers might have tried or that hasn't worked for them. And also once you list them down, go further deeper on why those aren't ideal solutions or why they might not have worked for the client before. And in section 4, you want to present a new way of solving this or new solution. So this is where you present your service or offer as the new solution and list down all the way it can help your clients solve their problems and get their desired results. So once the new solution is presented, the next step is to sprinkle in some more social proof, right? So in the 5th part, show your system more in action, right? This is where you present more results from your clients or past results, case studies from your clients that really builds trust, show them previous stages that the clients were in and how you help them achieve the new stage, right? So sort of anything that shows your offer, your service in action would be best in this part to be shown, and of course do the commentary or do the explanation breakdown of these results as you go through them in the VSL. So once this is done, finally you make the ask by placing the call to action. So this can be direct call or direct purchase, sign up form, anything that is relevant to your offer as a call to action. But what you want to always ensure, smooth transition between the previous part, social proof part, to call to action, where you sort of present it in a way that if you want similar results, this is the next step. Or if you see this being a perfect solution for you, this is how you do it. Things like that, anything that is a smooth transition after you showcase proof. So another thing you can use here to sort of increase conversion rates is position it as a win-win for them taking action, right? So always have something in return for them for booking a call with you or taking the action. In our case, it is always free demo. If a client books a call with us or sort of talks personally, what I do is we create free demos for video edit, strategy, and thumbnails for all the clients that book with us or decide to talk with us, right? So that is something we do for them. So it sort of creates that reciprocity bias when someone books, and it increases the conversion rates at the call to action level here and also in the sales call. So it's actually a win-win for both. So that is something you can offer and do. And finally, this is something I don't do personally a lot, is sort of having an urgency or a scarcity element that can further boost the conversion rate. It is something like, so if you have a minimum number of clients or units that you can sell Scarcity is something that you can use those numbers to actually make clients aware what they would miss out on. And you can use urgency if you have a specific period of time where this price is going to be relevant, and after that if you plans on sort of changing the pricing model, you can make them aware of that and sort of use that as a marketing element. So that is how you can use this framework to create a really solid VSL. And again, you can find the link to this framework through the description, and hope that will be helpful for you. You can use this structure, copy paste this to ChatGPT and sort of give it an idea on what are the different things you're planning to talk about, and it will create a good sort of first draft of a script that you can work with. So hope this video helps, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. But I appreciate your time watching this video. Take care.